Hi there, my name is Nick Dutch. This is, I think it's the 27th of December, 2011, and I have so far had a wonderful Christmas break. I have been eating nearly any variety of creature that's ever clucked or swum, so that includes salmon, tuna, chicken, turkey, basically you name it. And I've had a wonderful time chilling out with some great people, and I've had a wonderful time, and I've got a great New Year's Eve party coming up as well. So I can only hope that everybody out there has had a season which has been quite as good as mine. So keep cool. But of course, today I want to discuss the subject of ghosts. The fascination that humans have with things that they can't see, or things which seem to be out there, never seems to be diminished with the passage of the years. It's the ghost story, the supernatural story, the mythology of the haunted house, the stories about things which might possibly be, which always arouse our curiosity and our interest. It is something about our nature that when we look into the void, we want to see something in the void. We want to know there is something there. And so, the curiosity about the supernatural will always be there. I don't need to encourage it, nor do I need to discourage it. But I do need to set people on the right path of thinking when it comes to the subjects of the supernatural. I've said it before and I'll say it again, I don't see the point in blind belief. We are in a culture whereby it's the media which lays down the law as to what is perceived to be supernatural, so that when you say that you have an interest in ghosts, it becomes assumed that there is only one particular meaning to that. No. There aren't any singular sources which you can go to which will provide you with the truth and the facts of the supernatural. Predominantly because we don't know enough. And it would be a great misrepresentation to suggest that we do know enough. And for anyone to come to me and say, there must be one particular source where you get all your knowledge from, well, that source happens to be experience and criticizing every single belief which has come my way, and trying to find out things which are useful. And not making claims, or trying my hardest not to make claims of miraculous cures for diseases, for instance, or miraculous, 100% reliable prophecies. I don't do that, or I try my hardest not to. Occasionally, maybe I don't express myself too well. But to the most part, I'm going to be as honest and direct about these subjects as I possibly can with you. I think that most of you out there recognize that. Okay? So let me tell you, right now, how to reliably summon and control a spirit. I don't know. And the rationale for that particular point of view is because we don't fully understand what spirits are. Come on, it's only been in recent history that we as a species have worked out what atoms are or molecules are, and there are still different forms of experimental physics associated with the subject of physical matter. So how are we to come to a full and total understanding of astral matter or consciousness? The fact of the matter is, we don't know enough. So we experiment, we explore, we try different things, we read different books, not to try and work out which one has the best arguments, but to realize that none of them have any argument. But to look through the mythology, which is just political to the most part, and look at the methodology, we correlate what we see in occult texts with things that we've read about hypnotism, about the subconscious mind, hallucination, psychosomatic theory, the ideomotor effect. And we try and exploit these very basic effects using things which we have taken out of occult culture. And occasionally we do get dramatically surprised when some variety of very peculiar experience comes along, which demonstrates to us quite unequivocally that there appears to be another dimension to life itself. But what that means in its entirety and in its depth, we shall never fully understand. So I have to come to you in this particular forum, this spectral image in video, to remind you of this one particular fact. And I must reiterate it to make sure everybody out there fully and properly understands in great detail where I am coming from. When I am talking about magic, I'm talking about an experiential, experimental art form, and not a hard science which controls the world and will give you success in everything that you do. Good fortune. God bless. Happy New Year. Chill out. Relax. Have fun. Have a cup of tea. Whatever, I'm going to have one.